So I will play a little piece, and then we can begin. Make sure if you're chit chatting, let's cut the chit chat now and prepare yourselves to be ready for this. Thank you everyone for attending.
Pour votre protection et celle des autres invités, nous vous demandons de porter une protection de la bouche et du nez sur toute la surface du stand.
National comrades, I will begin with you all to say thank you so much for attending this rally and coming together. We've been through quite a bit, but I think now is a great showing of just how well this community is able to function, despite any setbacks, attacks, the struggles which you all face. With that, we will begin with the Realm's Minister for Propaganda and Public Enlightenment, Realm's Minister Darmody.
My fellow realms comrades, I'm delighted to stand in front of you today to talk about a topic that is close to my heart: loyalty and the reconstruction of our realm. There is no greater joy for the Teutonian than to thoroughly understand the principles which drive us onward. One of these such principles is loyalty. Now, I know you will ask, what is loyalty? Loyalty is an unwavering commitment and allegiance towards someone or something. It is a bond that goes beyond just mere transactions or interactions. Loyalty is about trust, dedication, and a willingness to go further. In our eternal realm, loyalty holds paramount importance. It is the glue that binds us together, ensuring the prosperity and harmony of our community. By being loyal to one another, we strengthen the bonds that make our realm a community, because we are focused in our direction. Loyalty comes in various forms: loyalty towards our leaders, loyalty towards our fellow comrades, and loyalty towards our shared values and goals. When we are loyal, we build a foundation of trust and reliability which allows our community to flourish. Let us take a moment to reflect on the benefits of loyalty. We are loyal. When we are loyal, we foster a sense of unity and togetherness. We create a network of support and collaboration that allows us to achieve our collective objectives. Loyalty also breeds accountability and responsibility. It encourages us to act in the best interests of the realm, ensuring its sustainability and progression. As we acknowledge loyalty, we cannot ignore recent challenges. We have endured hardships, witnessed upheaval, and experienced a disruption of normalcy. We should not lose hope, for within the challenges lies an opportunity to rebuild and return to such normalcy. Rebuilding is a process that requires collaborative efforts from each and every one of us. We must unite, combining our strengths and talents to reconstruct what has been affected. We need to mend the broken fences, reinforce the weak foundations, and restore the beauty of our realm. Now more than ever, we must come together and contribute to the rebuilding process. We all have a role to play, whether it is lending a hand, offering support, or brainstorming innovative ideas. Our collective efforts will not only hasten the return to normalcy, but also strengthen our bonds and reinforce the loyalty that defines our community. In conclusion, my fellow realms comrades, loyalty and reconstruction are concurrent ethos of our united efforts. By understanding the importance of loyalty and its benefits, we create a strong foundation for our community to thrive. As we embark on a journey of reconstruction, let us remember that loyalty can be a guiding light, steering us towards a brighter future. I urge all of you to embrace loyalty, be dedicated to our shared goals, and actively contribute to the rebuilding process. Together, let us usher in a new prosperity and unity in our realm. Triumph Teutonia!
Although I may not sound the best, it will not hinder me in speaking to all of you. First of all, Realms comrades, Triumph Teutonia. Today, I stand before all of you in awe at our growth in community, branch membership, and overall unification. Our strides in working together in friendship and camaraderie to further the community in all aspects has brought us further than any other mode of advancement. Together we stand strong. The armed forces, in general, has grown exponentially after taking steps in renewing leadership that has been effective, throwing out the ineffective rank sitters, and placing in new command to fully mobilize the armed forces in defense of the realm. The combined efforts of the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and the Field Police troops has resulted in the resurgence of our might and strength that makes us stand out as a formidable force within the entirety of the World War II community. In unity, the armed forces has returned from a bleak streak of inactivity, declination of trustworthy and loyal staff, and the overall stagnation, and has molded itself into a preserver of the rulers' will and defender of the land, the waves, and the air. Truly, the efforts of all personnel, from conscripts to captains, from landsmen to lieutenants, from airmen to air generals, and the work of the General and Admiralty staff has begun a new era for the rulers' Army, Navy, and Air Force. Along with strenuous dedication of the personnel of the Unity Guard, the Ruler Guard, and the Unity League, this momentous occasion of our return from such a horrendous attack by such feeble and weak-minded individuals would not have been possible without the work of all of you, my fellow Teutonians and realm comrades in arms. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening to me ramble on about our unbreakable resolve, our steadfast reaction to all adversaries, and our communal growth and bond that will assure us as a people, as a group, as a community, and it will never falter in the face of defeat or attack. And finally, I ask all of you, are you ready to stand against the enemies of the realm? Are you ready to take charge against those who have wronged us? And are you all ready to once and for all stand together in unity and triumph against all odds in the fight to defend your realm? I ask you this now. I am so very glad to hear it from all of you, from the mouths and hearts of all of you, my fellow comrades. Thank you, truly. Triumph Teutonia. And now, I present to all of you the General Volksmarschall of the Ruler Guard, Old Weiss.
Thank you, Grand Admiral. My fellow Teutonians and Ruler Guardsmen, today we come together to celebrate our unity and loyalty to the realm for which we care so deeply. After many hardships and struggles, we are still improving every single day. We've managed to push through these challenges time after time, and now we stand in front of the banner of our realm. This banner flies high because every one of you here is responsible for holding it up. The Ruler Guard, with its creation on the 1st of July, 2020, has been the foremost chain holding together this community, standing proudly as the backbone of loyalty and dedication to our undying cause. I congratulate everyone here for their continued efforts. The armed forces, who stand at the pinnacle of this genre for their tenacity. The Unity League, which continues to make strides toward bettering our community. The Unity Guard, who has always guarded and ensured the victorious advancement of the League. Our security services, who work tirelessly to rid our community of those who wish to divide us. And finally, our dear Ruler Guard, which has stood firm during our most trying times and has relentlessly challenged the status quo of the community and genre. Thank you all, from the lowliest conscript and aspirant to the most revered brigadier generals and group leaders. Thank you for your continuous support. It is wholly thanks to you that our community continues to thrive. I'm glad we can continue to do rallies such as these, celebrating the growth we have all achieved together. Thank you, my beloved Ruler Guard, for allowing me to spend so much time with you. You and the Ruler are the reason I constantly challenge myself to do better in this community. Triumph Teutonia. And now it's my honor to present to you the Realm Security Leader of the Realm's Ministry of the Interior.
Thank you, Old Way. Teutonians, based on the previous speeches, it is obvious why our community is the sanctuary for acceptance, creativity, camaraderie, and especially unity within the Roblox World War II genre. As the genre has grown and shrunk, we in this group has continuously stood against all of the hinders which have come up. And it is obvious why. The previous speeches outlined exactly how we managed to survive every single time. In light of this, it is disheartening to acknowledge that despite acceptance that we promote and despite the second chances that we give, there are those who are driven by jealousy, toxicity, or selfishness that resort to the vilest methods of attack against our group. But it is not a feeling of sadness towards ourselves, but rather a feeling of sadness for our enemies. Those who try to destroy do so because they cannot build. And the truth is that their efforts will never bear any fruit, because it is baked into the very nature of our community that we will eventually, no matter how long it will take, triumph. Because our unity in our group exists due to the passion and enjoyment we, every single one who's present here, share. Whether it be enjoying combat and raiding, or role-playing as a government official, everyone who stands here is united in purpose for the sole purpose of keeping this community alive. That is stronger than any enemy, no matter their weaponry, can ever be. Let this speech be a call for those who are uncertain of where their loyalties stand. For we, the community, everyone here, I know, will keep their arms open to anyone who wants to join our community. I know that each and every single individual here will accept any and all new members. And this has been policy for years and years. But for those who abuse that generosity and try to harm our group, I have two things to say. Firstly, how could someone possibly justify attacking a Roblox group, an internet community that we have made for the sole purpose of being able to enjoy this role-playing? How could one possibly think good of themselves after they have done that and wasted months and months on end for nothing? Realms comrades, it can't just be me who is disgusted by that behavior, nor can I be the only one who sees the childishness in the actions of our enemies. Do all of you agree with that? Do you all see the enemies as the utmost childish, and as those who stand against us in their pathetic ways with perfidious attacks against a community of good people who just want to roleplay and enjoy themselves? And with this in mind, let me proclaim to all of you that these enemies will never and can never succeed. Let me secondly make it clear that anyone who has attempted to harm our group has been mercilessly hunted down. Those who try to DDoS our games, those who try to admin abuse our servers, and those who try to use illegal means to harm our group. They are childish, petty, pathetic, and they are truly the scum to go after a Roblox group for the sole reason of disagreement, where so many of you, everyone who's standing here, enjoys to spend their time. And in line with this is where my job comes. As the newly appointed Realms Security Leader and previous Realms Minister of the Interior, it is my responsibility to ensure that each and every single one individual who is responsible for these actions is rooted out. And I now ask for the people, do I have your support in ensuring that every single perfidious enemy, traitor, and enemy of the realm is uprooted completely? Do I have your support? then let it be clear that from now on, anyone, no matter who, will be annihilated ruthlessly if they attempt to use these means to harm our group. Let me make it clear, this will be enacted mercilessly, and it has already been so. We have slain many enemies, and the security apparatus will continue these enemies if they dare to stand against or in front of the realm. Security is triumphant on all fronts. We are triumphant on all fronts. And most importantly, Teutonia is triumphant on all fronts. Triumph Teutonia. Darmody, if I may have just another minute. While my speech is so far concerned with the roleplay aspect, as some may call it, there are a few points which I want to go over in absolute clarity as the hour demands. For your safety, the safety of your realm's comrades, and the safety of the realm, it is vital that you take the necessary precautions when dealing with people within the realm, outside of the realm, and on the internet. What I'm going to say may sound boring, may sound absolutely ranted about 10 times before, but every single member in here must ensure that they take the necessary steps to not be the way in for the enemy. Each and every single one in here must ensure that they do not click any suspicious links, download any suspicious content, join any suspicious servers, or accept any suspicious friend requests. These people who are trying to contact you, these people who are trying to spread lies and deception about the realm, they want no good for you. They want to steal your accounts, your information, spread malware, and spread chaos. It is as important to ensure that you do not distribute any personal information of yourself, your name, the city you live in, nor any sensitive data such as your passwords, regardless of who asks. And thirdly, it is absolutely paramount that you report all of these above violations to not only Discord, but the Realm Security Office so these issues can be uprooted from the root. And lastly, that the person or people who are sending you these things, trying to get you to join these things, or committing these violations, that you block them immediately. In summary, I think it is vital that each and every single one in here, even if you're not within the security apparatus, understands that you, regardless of your position, have a part in protecting the security of the realm. Don't trust everything you hear. Don't believe everything you say. Especially not when it comes from known liars, cyber criminals, and actual criminals who are trying to do you harm, who are trying to do the realm harm. Instead, if any of you ever have any doubts, if you ever have any questions, or ever have any ideas of which you are unsure of, speak up. This is the most important part of the speech. If there is one thing you should remember, it is that if you are unsure, speak up. Our enemies live and fester on insecurity, on unknowingness, and on confusion. And this is the ultimate problem which must be uprooted. Victory demands that you, every single person in here, does their part in protecting themselves, the realm, and your friends. Triumph Teutonia. I would like to bring up Adalbert, who is to speak for the Unity Guard next. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, my realm security leader. My fellow realms comrades, today we have gathered here to reflect on our shared journey within this movement and community. Before we delve further, it's imperative to acknowledge the vital role played by our Unity God, whose duties to our community encompass safeguarding our principles, fostering harmony, and ensuring the integrity of our shared vision. They are the unwavering guardians of our unity, and their presence today underscores the significance of their mission. Starting with a polite question, may I inquire how many of you have been serving this community and even the fallen realm? Your participation, loyalty, and experience within this community are undoubtedly invaluable to us. As individuals, as realms comrades, and as dedicated servants to our ruler Ludgard, we are collectively laying a crucial foundation for the greater Teutonic realm. In our quest to build this realm, let us remember the values that unite us and the vision that guide us. Together we forge ahead, fortified by our shared commitment and the unwavering spirit that defines us as realms comrades. Together we shall shape a future worthy of our dedication and honor our esteemed leader Ludgard in every endeavor. The Unity Guard, as stewards of our unity, will continue to be a steadfast pillar, ensuring that the bonds among us remain unbreakable, and that the greater Teutonic realm we envision become a reality. Their presence today signifies their dedication to this noble cause, a cause that unites us in all purpose and resolve. Triumph Teutonia.
National comrades, I'm very happy to see 203 people here today. Even after an RG event, a Navy event, and I'm sure your very eventful week with things drastically changing now that summer is coming to a close, or has come to a close at this point. How often have we stood in this place, whether it be in this room, outside, or various maps? We have worked hard for months on Teutonia and years on our community. What tremendous effort, what immense sacrifice, and what passion you have shown through all of this time. For years we have fought for our place on this community. And your fight has blossomed this community. Grab onto this thought. Your effort to keep yourself dedicated to this community, the sacrifices you have made putting the community above life in many cases, and your complete loyalty in a belief that outside of this community, a chasm exists, a void, an abyss. You have proven this when we lost half of our members, and yet you are here right now. You have proven this in our fight against undesirables who will always come crawling back, groveling at our feet, begging for their place back in a community that you have forged. No matter how great the attack, no matter how many groups are lost, how many battles must be won, and how many annoyances, grievances we must go through, you stand in unity in this place now. You will be asked to make more sacrifices, to take on the enormous struggle of your position, your responsibilities in this group, which you are solely responsible for and have committed to completely. So struggle and continue to make the sacrifices that you make now, since without it, what would we have? Triumph Teutonia. And with that, I thank you all greatly for attending this event. There are many more to come, but take away what everyone has said here, and take it as an appreciation truly from the bottom of our hearts of your commitment and dedication for allowing these things to happen. Because plain and simple, without it, where would we all be? We would all be somewhere else. We wouldn't have this. So thank you all. You're all dismissed.